Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Sack Talk. Today I will talk about resentment, vengeance, and karma. So let's get into it. This video is literally just about how wasting your time on planning your revenge, it's literally just causing you harm instead of causing them harm. Because karma will literally get back at them. So you probably have been in a situation where you got fucked over by someone and you were not expecting that, it wasn't fair, you were wronged, and you felt this resentment because you thought, how could I have been that naive? Or why do people do that? Like, I gave my best, that's what I get back. You have the feeling that you want to get revenge, or you want bad thing happening to that person because they wronged you, or they deserve, in your mind, they deserve the worst outcome in life, or whatever it is, right? So if it's not you doing something to them, someone else will, because people cannot get away doing bad things to people all the time. So I will give you a very stupid example. Let's say there is this Karen who literally bothers people at the grocery store all the time. Let's say she just bumps into people with her cart, or just bothers people overall. You have met this Karen, so they just want drama, right? Many people will be just like, "Ugh, whatever, let's just let it go, it's just a crazy person. I'm not gonna spend my time dealing with that." But then that Karen is going to meet that one person that is crazy enough to punch her in the face. And so people can't get away with everything in life. And so my point is that getting vengeance, it's actually wasting your time, because you're wasting your thoughts on it, you're wasting your energy, and instead of putting that energy into something that will bring you prosperity, for example, in art or your work or whatever it is that you're doing, you're literally wasting it to, like, get back at that person. And so they're winning anyway, because they have power over you, because you can't let it go. And so that's how they hold their power over you, right? And so again, wasting your time with these type of people is not worth it. Obviously, sometimes if something very, very, very bad happens to you, you should be like doing something about it. Like if it's, sexual assault, rape, or like when they touch you physically, or like slap you or whatever, like go to the police, sue them, do whatever you need to do. But if it's something like maybe it's a boss of yours, or a person that you used to consider a friend, or an ex-boyfriend or whatever, don't waste your time in that. Just let it go. You do you put energy into yourself to grow, heal, and your work and art, whatever it is that you're doing, again, and just let them go, because karma will get them. So another thing I want to touch upon is the fact that sometimes you like to warn people against other people because because you had a bad experience with that person, right? Or because you have met multiple people who had a bad experience with that specific person, including you. But then this friend of yours or person doesn't really trust what you're saying, and they're like, oh, but that person has always been good to me, I don't see any problems with that person. Again, don't try to convince your friend that the other person is a bad person, because unless they experience something bad with that specific person, they will not trust your words. Or maybe they will trust your words, but they are not really good at conceptualizing it, or they just believe, oh, the person is just whatever, bitching about it, or every person experience things differently, so they're maybe exaggerating or whatever. But that person will realize how bad the other person is eventually, because if one individual does many bad things to many different people, the likelihood of you getting away with that specific individual is not very high. And so even if you try to warn people and they won't listen to you, just let it be. They will see what you're talking about. And so my point is, Don't waste your time, don't waste your energy in vengeance or feelings of resentment. Just let it be, let it go. I know it's hard, but if you concentrate on yourself, on your well-being, on your work, then you will be able to let it go, because it's not up to you to get back at them. The universe will do its job. So yeah, this is the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you ever had a situation where you had a horrible boss who was playing those weird fucking games with you, or a terrible friend or person in your life, a family member, just let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. And if you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.